That one afternoon, I was still in high school when we first met. We weren't close, not even friends in the way people usually mean it. We just knew of each other, shared the same spaces, exchanged small conversations that didn't seem important. Nothing about us felt permanent. Nothing felt like it would last beyond that moment. It happened on a warm afternoon, quiet and ordinary. One of those days where everything feels light enough to ignore the consequences. I didn't think it would matter. I didn't think it would follow me. I believed it was something I would forget. But some moments stay, even when you don't ask them to. After that day, life went on as if nothing had changed. School, friends, plans for college. You and I didn't talk much afterward. There were no promises, no expectations. And I accepted that, because it was easier than questioning it. Weeks later, my body began to feel unfamiliar. I told myself it was stress, exhaustion, fear about the future. I ignored the signs until they could no longer be ignored. When I finally realized the truth, I felt frozen. I was too young to understand what it meant. Too scared to know what to do next. When I told you, my voice shook. I didn't even know what I was hoping to hear. Your response came quickly. You told me to abort it. You spoke about college, about timing, about how this would ruin everything. You made it sound simple, like there was only one answer. I nodded. Not because I was sure, but because I was afraid. I didn't tell my parents. I was terrified of disappointing them, of becoming someone they didn't recognize. So I carried everything alone, smiling in public while breaking quietly in private. I went to school pretending I was fine, while inside me fear and confusion fought every day. Before I could make a decision, my body made one for me. The pain came suddenly. The fear followed. And when it was over, I understood what had happened without needing words. My baby was gone. There was no goodbye, no closure, just silence where something had been. I didn't know how to grieve a life that existed so briefly. I didn't know if I was allowed to mourn something I hadn't fully accepted yet. But grief doesn't care about rules. It arrived anyway. College came. Life moved forward. Everyone talked about fresh starts while I carried a quiet loss no one could see. Sometimes, in the middle of ordinary days, the memory would return and remind me that something had changed forever. I don't tell this story to blame you or myself. We were young. We were scared. We didn't know how heavy our choices were. But the loss mattered. That baby mattered. And I mattered too. It was just one afternoon, but it shaped the person I became. And now, when I look back, I don't ask what I should have done differently. I tell myself this instead. I did the best I could, with the knowledge I had, at the age I was. And sometimes, that has to be enough.